Welcome to the Ghostly Quarters podcast, where the line between the living and the dead fades into the darkness. So, turn off the light and join us on this episode.
Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of the Ghostly Quarters podcast. My name's John.
My name's Ricky.
And my name's Amy.
So our previous investigation, we've just returned back to the bank house, and we had a guest with us. Isaac from
returned. It was my first time there.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, John's first time. But yeah, it was a pretty quiet night, wasn't it? There was nothing really much to shout home about.
Yeah, it was a very quiet night, which is really, really strange for us, really. But again, it's any genuine team. They don't have 100% record of having nights where something happens. So it's just one of those. We have to take the rough with the smooth when you're investigating.
I was going to say, because I can't actually remember the last time we had such a quiet night. I think
I can.
Yeah. Do you know what though? That reminds me of going. Do you know what? I was listening to something actually earlier today, and they were explaining about their paranormal experiences and stuff like that. And they had a very similar experience to us, where it was very quiet. They went and saw some. They went and investigated, and it was just quiet. They didn't really get anything. And they were saying exactly the same as us, as in, like, we go in there to not even prove to anyone. It's more for ourselves that something's there. But then they said, and we have said this multiple times, could you imagine living? So, for example, you've passed away in a home, in an environment where you've had routine and everything like that, and you've got someone coming in every day, investigators coming in every day going, can you make a sound? Can you make a knock? Can you do this? Can you do that? You'll be really fed up, wouldn't you? So It's going to happen, and it just shows not all the time do they want to communicate. Because previously myself and Ricky had a very, very good time at the old bank house. We did have a good time there, and we got some very good evidence. And I think we came out like literally we were crying of laughter because of the experience we had. It was totally different, and this is why it's always been one of mine up there, because it is such a different environment and experience that you feel and evidence when you get in there. So some of me is gutted that it was that quiet, because I've really wanted to show you, John, more than anything, of how amazing that place is, because me and Ricky have gone, oh my God, we've got to go back there. We've got to do this. We've got to do that. And it's literally, we went there and it was zilch.
Yeah.
Total zilch.
It was also a shame how quiet it was, because as Ricky was saying before, we had a guest with us that night, Isaac, from Paramania with Iceman. Good lad, again. Good investigator.
He was brilliant. Do you know what?
He's
to be
frills,
fair,
though, isn't he?
He's what? Sorry.
He's no frills. He don't use equipment.
Yeah, just him and his camera.
That's what I was, yeah. You will literally find him on any investigation that he does, which you'll find on his YouTube channel. That it is literally himself, the camera, and that is it. He's very, very old school. He's a total sceptic, and it was nice to have someone actually come along with us. And I can remember speaking to the boys before the investigation, that I was actually looking forward, because I do like to bring a skeptic along, or speak to a skeptic, or for a skeptic to see what we do, because they are very honest, they're very open. It's that's their job, really, to see what we do.
It's been nice. He's had some very good things to say about us as a team as well since he went out with us, which is nice to hear, and good thing.
Yeah.
What I like about Isaac as well is that he strikes me as someone, as if he thought you was doing something to get a reaction or make a noise or anything like that, he'd tell you.
I think he'd tell you right there and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd have no worries about getting you, upsetting you or anything like that.
Yeah, I think he's like Craig from Stoke. There's no bullshit. He'll just tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is nice. This is what we like it. We even showed Isaac obviously before we started the equipment that we use, and he's not an equipment person. That's why he doesn't use it himself. But we showed him because as in just to show him, no one interferes with it. With a REM pod, there's nothing that can interfere unless there's obviously some electrical whatever you want to call it. What's it called? What's the word called?
Electromagnetic interference.
Thank you. That just to show him that's what it does. And the fact that on how many times we've been on investigation, we love a REM pod. We love a REM pod.
Yeah.
And we didn't get what I don't think we actually got a positive
got
result from them.
No,
nothing.
The REM pod is my favourite bit of kit, and we actually, and it's frustrating because I actually said to Isaac before, I was like, I said to him, I hope we have the nights we usually have with the REM pod so you can witness it, because I wanted to see his reaction to the results we get with the REM pod, but no.
I would love for him to come to an investigation where we've been before and we had some amazing evidence with the REM pod.
Yeah.
And see whether we can get that again.
Where do you think the best place is for that?
I was going to say, where do you think the best place is we've had with the REM pods?
I think the place that scared Amy the most was 30 East Drive with the REM pod.
Yeah. That wasn't okay. That one wasn't.
That was weird.
And obviously, guys, if you've listened to our podcast, you will know everything about 30 East Drive this year. That I didn't get very far up the stairs.
2 steps.
I think I got to step 1, 2, maybe. That's it. But anyway, go back to that episode. I think it's episode 2.
2, I think it is. Maybe? Yeah, 2 or 3.
Or it might be the first ever one. I don't know. I can't remember. But go back because it was. Yeah, that was a crazy night. That was crazy.
But yeah, I'm back at the bank house tonight, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Yeah, yeah. He reckons he's sleeping in a coffin. I don't know how I was going to get him. He struggled with me opening.
Yeah.
So obviously, going back to the old bank house and the investigation, we did get some very good evidence when he was in the coffin. So the good thing is that we was on our live stream as usual, and he was also recording inside the coffin. So to show that there was no interaction from outside or inside the coffin. And we all heard, even he heard inside the coffin, this woman talking, but it talked over me. So I was actually talking, and we heard a lady's voice on top of my voice saying something. Obviously, we had no idea what it said. No idea. So we were all quite excited to go back, rewind, look for this part, and it didn't take me long to find it. And I was like, oh my God, I found it. Literally sent it to the lads. And before we sent it to Isaac, I went, guys, what is that saying? Because I know exactly what that says. And all of us agree. And even Isaac himself agrees that it does say his name. Clear as anything. Isaac.
And I actually think the voice is clearer on Isaac's footage as well.
Yes.
Which being the skeptic here said, no, it's not. No, I didn't really catch it. It's clearer on his.
It's clear on his.
I think it's clear on ours.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do think it's clear on ours. We will have to definitely put the clip up and his up side by side and see which one is, and put it up on our Facebook page or something, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because it's mad. out of the whole investigation, over 4 hours of all of us investigating, that is the only thing we had caught all night.
Isaac did
Again,
have something else happen to him, though.
It is a fantastic piece of evidence, though.
It is.
Isaac did have something else happen to him. It was
What did he have?
in that same room. He felt
Mhm.
something stroke his arm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, me, myself, and you, John, was in the other room.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I was stood near the door at the foot of the coffin, and he jumped. He said, I swear to God, something's just stroked me on my arm. I was looking for ages on the floor to see if we found anything. And the only thing that we found was like a varnished, chipped piece of wood. So we tried to replicate it, and he said it was very similar, but not the same.
Then at the same time, how does a chipped piece of wood get on your arm?
God knows.
That's what I mean. It's little things like that. This is what we question really every time we go out, when something happens like that. But it's crazy. It is crazy. But all in all, we did say we have to go back. We have to go back.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Most
definitely.
We've got to take John on the journey that we had, Ricky, I think. And I think that is the only way to really confirm what we know. That's there.
What we need to do as well is also not just obviously the investigation part, but the amount of work that's been put into this bank house now as well. So it even feels like you're going back in time.
It looks incredible.
Oh,
It looks incredible.
The building is fantastic inside.
Oh, they've put some effort into that building. It's unreal.
And I think I would love to give them a shout out as well at the old bank house, because it's what they've done is phenomenal. And the research they have done regarding that house and the surrounding area around that property is just mind blowing. They know their stuff. They know what's going on. They know their history about that place, and that's what I like. I love it. That's a part of when we went to the Stoke Museum. It's something that I really liked and really fascinated me on how much time they have took into their own buildings and their own history. I think that, to me, everyone deserves, an applause for that. Because it's not easy. It's not easy to find out all of this information about one building, let alone any
That's what I was going
surrounding
to say.
areas.
In my opinion, with regards to the amount of research that's gone into it, I think it's up there with the likes of the Ram Inn and Stoke Haunted Museum. The amount of research that they've put into that building is absolutely phenomenal. There's not a thing that I don't think that they don't know about that building.
No, they have done a fantastic job, and you can tell by speaking to them they love what they do, and they really do look after that building. So yeah, take my hat off to you guys on at the old bank house as well. Really good.
Yeah, it's very well run, and I think you can appreciate it more when it's ran really well as well. You go to some places, I'm not going to name any names, but you go to some places and then they promise you something's going to happen in one room, and then spirits like a certain piece of equipment that they've got, but then nothing happens. But then you go to this bank house and they fill you in with like some of the history, not all of it. And when we was there last, before John and Isaac, we've had phenomenal nights there.
Yeah.
Do you know something I thought was really good as well? The little book they've got for you to fill out things at the end of the night, so everybody can hear what they've had. I think that's a cracking idea.
I think that's really, really good. And I liked the fact, because obviously myself and Ricky knew about that book, and I think it was still there when you walked in, and when Isaac was there and having a show around, and I said, right, while everyone's here, there's a book. I'm putting that book to a side because I don't want anyone looking at it. We don't want to know names. And to be fair, we told the lady and the gentleman as well, didn't we? I was like, don't give us names. We are aware of X, Y, and Z from previous investigations, but if you've got anyone new, don't tell us. We didn't want to know. until, and I said, and obviously we'll have a look at the book after when we finish, which we did do. Sadly, we didn't get a lot of names. The only ones that we got during the night was Elliot, John Mason, who was very relevant, and we reached out to Agnes/Agatha. I don't think there's confirmation on actually what her name is. Even though I've been told off previously for calling her apparently the wrong name, but now people are getting both names come through. So it'd be really, really good to try and clarify her actual name.
What I also liked
is
as
my
well
aim.
was the name that we got. I think it was the second time we went. Was it Micah?
Yep.
Other people have had that name come through as well,
Yeah.
which I think is really good.
I like the fact is that when you gather evidence, you gather it for yourselves, don't you? But the
Yeah.
fact that you can go back and look at what other investigators have picked up, and these are investigators that we've not heard of. They've gone in there solely on their own, or in a team, or as a couple, and they have managed to get the same names, the same kind of evidence. To me, I'm there going, that's a bit more of a coincidence to me, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit more, it's a bit beyond that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and that's what I like about that place. There's different things there. There's a plethora of different people there. It's just managing to contact them, isn't it? Get them to come through.
They take a lot of budging. We have found, and it's like the only way that I can explain it is that you feel that you're in a room. Imagine you're in a room and you feel like you're surrounded, but like the whole of your edge of the walls, someone or something's there just watching you continuously throughout the night. That's what you feel like.
Yeah.
And all you want them to do is say hello. That's what you want, because you're like, you're there, you know they're there. But it did then just go, it went totally silent upstairs, the main bit, which we found really random. I didn't feel anything really upstairs. It was more downstairs where the coffin was.
Yes, that room is my favourite room.
See, I did the little lone vigil in the in like the attic space. No bad feelings in there at all. I could have sat in there on my own all night.
Which is very strange for you, because you are very, no, don't like it, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, for you to say that is, and to be fair, it was quite comfortable. We was having conversations upstairs. It wasn't, even I would say that I would be happy to stay. The only room that I would feel unnerving in is the one where the coffin is, but I don't know why. Don't know why.
The other thing that we got going off back upstairs was, if you remember, my chair was clicking and I wasn't moving.
Oh, that was hilarious, right, John? Because you was in the cubbyhole, and me and Isaac was there going, "Stop moving, don't breathe, stop." He was literally there like for ages, like looking at me, like he moved his head. I said, "Don't move your head, don't move your head," and he was there for ages. Do you know what? I was there like, that is the longest he's ever stayed still for. The longest. I was there, and he found it really difficult. But the funny thing is that he was on the edge, because the way that we managed to get it to kind of stop, and then he kept turning like left to right. We were like, "Stop moving." But me and Isaac at some point we was just as stiff as what he was. We were like, "Stop moving." Quite funny, because he's got it on his record, and we've got it on ours. It was funny. I could have made you do that all night, to be fair, because that's just me, because I'm horrible at that.
You said it.
I'm not afraid to say it. Put my hands up. But yeah, so I think it definitely shouts another visit.
Yeah,
on Ghostly Quarters, I think.
Rather than later. I'll speak to them again and see what we can do.
Yeah. So unfortunately, guys, this episode is a little bit shorter than normal, because generally the evening was generally very, very quiet. Very quiet. But we continue to ask, you know, for your ongoing support through our Facebook, YouTube, TikTok channels. We also have our Facebook channel up and running now. So if you want to be updated on our investigations or any posts or anything like that, please go and follow the Facebook channel, because that is where you'll be updated on absolutely everything, including podcasts when they're coming out, and obviously when we go out on an investigation. I did that earlier. I couldn't spit that sentence out. But yeah, huge thank you for everyone.
And I was just going to say, anybody who does listen to the podcast, could you please rate and review us? Because it just really helps with the algorithms with the podcast. So yes, please just rate us in a quick review. Good or bad, we'd like to hear your feedback.
We like constructive criticism. You know, it's the only way that we're going to be able to move forward and get better. And that's just that's from you guys telling us what we can do better. Probably number one, aiming to sort of hair out on every Wednesday evening when we do these podcasts. But this is all natural, guys. All natural.
So just before we go, are we going to announce where we're investigating next?
Ooh.
Oh, we normally do, don't we?
Yes, because we'll be doing next Wednesday. We'll do a live catch up, which we will also announce where we're going next.
Yes,
because quite possibly that might be out before the podcast. But touch wood, this will be out on Friday.
Yes, if Lauren can find a charger.
So go on then, Amy. Announce where we're going.
Oh, am I doing it? Okay. So, hey, normally it's not me that's announcing these places. So, on June the 10th, guys, we are back out. We have been here before. We have had some amazing evenings here. And it is where we first met John and we pinched him. So, we are going back. We pinched him. I think. We are going back to Gainsborough Old Nick. So yes, we will be doing some lone vigils, I think, on this one. It's a nice place to go back to because I think that's where our journey started.
It's always going to have a special place, isn't it? It's always going to have a special
I think
place.
it's always going to be. When me and John didn't really speak to each other until we kind of crossed paths while we were in Gainsborough Old Nick and go, "You all right? Yeah, you? Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah, right." That was literally it.
Yeah. We've had some really good nights. We've had a couple of really good nights there, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we have.
Pretty cool stuff. So yeah.
Fingers
crossed it'll be a good one.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully not another quiet one. As much as we love a quiet one, we don't like a quiet one.
No. But yeah, thanks ever so much for listening, guys. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care.
Before we go, guys, sorry, Ricky, just before we go, please go and follow Isaac.
Oh, yes.
Hashtag Paramania.
Paramania with Iceman.
There we go, Paramania with Iceman. You'll be able to find him on TikTok, Facebook, but mainly all of his videos are on his YouTube channel. So please go and show some love. Exactly how he has done with us. Go and subscribe, go and follow, and go and join him also because he is good. He is good at what he does. But on that note, thank you all.
His YouTube videos are brilliant. The production on his YouTube videos.
Yeah. Does it all himself as well, doesn't
he?
A lot better than ours.
Yeah, my employer needs
I could turn it.
Right, guys. On that note, thank you very much again. Continue to like, subscribe, review on here, and go over to our Facebook page as well. And if you don't want to miss an investigation, make sure you press the subscribe button on Facebook. And we will see you all again very soon.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode. We will be releasing an episode every 2 weeks, so get your questions into us and your stories of the paranormal. See you on the next one.